What if you can see the future and started wearing trendy items before everyone else even know about it? Well, I'm here to help. By observing the outfits that showed up in major runway shows, and with the addition of cultural shifts that are currently happening, we can roughly predict things that will rise into trend. It's not a 100% accurate prediction, but let's talk about it anyway. Let's begin with a trend that you've probably heard of because everyone has been talking about it, which is animal print. Most specified leopard print, but some included tiger and snake prints. So I'll say animal prints in general. This type of materials or look can be found in items such as coats or jackets due to their thickness. Pants sometimes, but they look tacky as hell. Goldish color, recognizable patterns and textures, and often regarded as a symbol of wealth. Animal print is a statement piece that shows one's identity, not just style. And because of that, I personally won't get involved in this. I'm not the type who will wear something so eye-catching, but it's still good if you like it, and I'm still in support of this trend. Not because of the wealth symbolism, but the opposite. This trend is accessible through thrift shops. Although thrifting has been in decline lately due to the price increase and the amount of trash that they offer, it's still a better option than to pay an insane price for a new leopard print coat. Regardless of which animal print you're going for, a good animal print item will cost you a lot, and the more affordable ones are crap and will end up in the dump faster. Of course, I won't support spending too much on fashion or adding junk, which is why I recommend going to thrift shops. Find a decent animal print and wear them for as long as they'll survive, which should be a while if they are of good qualities. Another alternative is you can take some from your parents or grandparents if they still have some. This is a bold trend you can consider following, as it is a way to express yourself. Bold is a good word to describe the upcoming 2025 fashion trends because the next prediction is bold, bright, saturated colors. Suits, jackets, vests, cargos, trousers, and everything that can be a statement piece are the center of your outfit. Although we have invented colors in 1922, we can see lots of outfits today are mostly neutral colored, so I think it would be nice to see colors again. But besides that, colors can be a huge way you can express yourself. You can express your status, your emotion, or your life's journey through personal color. Color can express different emotions. Blue for calm, yellow for joy, and red for courage. Colors can also express different status, like purple for royalty. And if you've been consistent with a certain color, a sudden shift to a different color can signify a different journey you are currently on. And that's why I've been exploring colors myself. To tell my story. A story of transformation. I'm braver now, I'm more expressive. And you can do the same through exploring or trying on clothes of different colors. I am immediately on board with this one, but it can be a daunting task to style something you are unfamiliar with. You can watch my other videos or shorts how I style different colors, or subscribe because I'll make videos on color theory and how to style colors. If you're new with colors and you're used to black and white, you can start by adding a pop of color, like an outer layer on top of an all-neutral base. If you don't want to commit to a statement item yet, you can start by wearing a statement accessory, such as scarves, bandana, rings, necklace, shoes, any accessory that can add a pop of color. This can be an alternative, but also a possible trend in 2025. I like statement accessories because they add a point of interest to an outfit. If you're wearing an all-black outfit, a pop of red will look great. If you're wearing a statement piece, a pop of red will also look great. You can't go wrong with having a statement accessory that you can pair with any outfit like a red bandana. If you want to look stylish without being too eye-catching, I think this is a good trend to follow. Color as a trend is always great since any color is timeless, and color is subjective, which means you can't be wrong with whatever color you want. So far, the theme here is retro revival, old-fashioned trends that are resurfacing with a modern twist. Then what about new trends? None, because the next trend we're going to discuss is sheer clothing, which has been a thing for a while. It doesn't appear as much as bold colors and animal prints, just here and there in recent fashion shows, so I won't discuss this too much. There's a low possibility of this being actually trending, but regardless, sheers have this unique look with or without layer, while also being functional, especially in hotter seasons. If you want to get involved, I would recommend sticking to neutrals, and that's it. The next ones are trends predictions in the fashion industry as a whole, the producer's side of things, instead of the consumers. A lot of designers and influencers have been focusing on promoting sustainability instead of just looking good or expensive. Eco-friendly materials, ethical practices, zero waste, plant-based dyes, upcycling and using recycled fabrics, quality over quantity. Instead of just focusing on us feeling good, we can start focusing on the good of everything else that has been ignored all these years. So of course I am for this trend. With the rise of fast fashion brands and the discovery of toxic materials in their items, sustainability becomes a concern. And then there's the unethical practices in the fast fashion industry, which also becomes a morality issue. But I do have some concerns. On one hand, I really want this to take off as a future of fashion industry. Clothes that don't ruin our environment, workers who can be happy making clothes, and consumers who don't get poisoned through their clothes. These are great, and I want this as our future. I would love to see sustainable brands rise up and normalize these and make them available worldwide. Fast fashion brands need to take a break. They've been around for a long time, and maybe now is the time they take a back seat and let innovation of the future take center stage. However, on the other hand, it's going to make every piece of clothing more expensive, especially at the start of this trend. I'm not sure how much more expensive, but lots of people, including myself, do take price as the main consideration. And if there is a fashion inflation, people are going to find more affordable options, which means that they will return to fast fashion with crappy quality and unethical practices, undoing the efforts of promoting sustainability and ethics. There is a possible solution, which is tech-infused textile. This is a topic some fashion blogs talk about, but I'm not sure if this is about manufacturing or about being viral. Such as the clothes made of spray paint, clothes that changes color in heat, and 3D printed clothes. If that's the case, I don't care, because that will be an issue of availability, price, and lack of functionality, so I will refrain from getting involved. But if it is about inventing a new textile materials that are non-toxic, I am all ears. For now, I will stay skeptical until the technology is proven useful, good quality, and not toxic. Looking at the reputation of textile such as polyester, elastane, and rayon, I can't be too optimistic. In theory, or rather in marketing jargons, these textiles are better, stronger, and made to last longer than the traditional, more natural materials. But in reality, they don't perform as well as the natural ones. Polyester is made from plastic, which means it leaves microplastic when worn and washed, which affect your health and the environment. And because it is made of plastic, it won't decompose when disposed of. Rayon is made from natural materials, but to make the fabric requires toxic chemicals which are harmful for the environment and for the people making the fabric. Elastane is rubber, and rubber loses its body after a lot of stretching, which means it doesn't last long. Correction, it does last a while, it just doesn't look right after it loses its stretch. And that's why I'm skeptical about this. A lot of these are just marketing BS to justify making cheaper items, while in contrast to leather, cotton, and wool, which are natural and traditional, they are proven to be way more durable and less toxic. For now, I will stick to the natural textiles and pay extra instead of spending on synthetic materials. If there is any new textile that's worthy enough to go up against naturals, I'll take a closer look into the quality, how they're made, and how they are recycled or disposed of. If I find any, I will make a video on it, so subscribe to find out. And that's all the possible future trends that I like. Now, I've talked about trends and that technically nothing is trending in the current overconsumption culture. And in any case, you don't need to follow these trends to look stylish. The main theme in this prediction is self-expression, so express yourself. Get involved in these trends if you relate to it, and don't follow it if you don't feel connected to it. For me, I'm a lot more excited for sustainability than any other trend. It's for the environment, it's for everyone who's living today, and it's for everyone in the future. But if I'm being honest, I am excited, but I'm also scared. There will be new innovations for materials, that's for sure, but I'm worried that it will be just another marketing BS, with no transparency whatsoever on the production side of it. I don't want this to be just a marketing technique, but an actual future for fashion industry. If you're wondering why we shouldn't stick to natural materials and why I want to find proper alternatives to natural textiles, leave a comment so I can know if I should discuss about it. There's a lot of issues in textile production, but at least it's not as bad as polyester or rayon's production. And that's all for now. Leave a like if you like the video and subscribe if you want more discussion about fashion and styling. I will see you in the next one.